So this is my final video. It is my evaluation video, and I just wanted to give a little rundown on everything that happened in my project this term. So what was I aiming to achieve with this project? So what was I aiming to achieve was I was actually aiming, so at the beginning I actually wanted to achieve a song written by me in like an original composition, maybe using a guitar and piano, and I really wanted to sort of use that. But towards week 3 I actually decided to change my mind, so I actually did something quite different. I mean, it still kept on the topic of country, but I decided I wanted to hone in on that more. So for this project I actually wanted to achieve being able to sing country music authentically, so making sure it's authentic, as that's kind of what I was going for, try and make it authentic and kind of show country music and how it's developed. Did I stick to my initial planning, or did you need to make some adjustments? So I did try to stick to my initial planning. I don't think all of it went to plan. I think mainly because I did switch on week 3. However, I did manage to get everything done, and it did impact a little bit on my overall work, seeing as some things I reckon I could have done a little bit more of, but other than that I don't really think it did affect it much, because I did change it I changed it in the middle. What did you find out or learn from the research that helped you compare the project tasks? So I actually learned quite a lot from the research, actually. And I found it really interesting that country music has changed a little bit, but has actually kind of really stayed the same over the years, as country music is just such a unique sense. I thought it was really interesting to see how country music's changed, and how how it's changed, but not that much, because you think, because a lot of other genres have changed massively over the space of, quite a few years. So it was just kind of interesting, really. Looking back on my rehearsals, did I rehearse and prepare enough? I do think that I did rehearse and prepare enough, because prior to filming, which I actually forgot to film the videos for, but I actually did struggle quite a lot with learning the bridge section for Before He Cheats, and I really struggled with the chorus in Before He Cheats, so I actually came up with quite an effective rehearsal, like, not strategy, but kind of just keep going over it. And I actually did a video for my instrumental studies assessment on it, because I thought, do you know what, and I really did. So I know I've mentioned a lot in the video about the runs, and one of the things that really did help me, which I forgot to film, was actually trying to slow the runs down. So like, I'll do a little example, but one of the things was carved his name into his leather seat. I took a Louisville shovel to both headlights, and that lights, I really struggled to do quite fast, because obviously it's like to his disease, took a Louisville starter to both headlights. So slowing it down really did help. And I think I was actually quite prepared when doing it, and I think, and so I decided to do that. What were the strengths and weaknesses of your approach to completing the project? So I actually did, one of my strengths is obviously sticking to a schedule. And so I think I really did try to stick to a schedule because I thought it'd probably help me a lot. So that's kind of what I did. And what problems did you overcome? Sorry. So I actually obviously did come across the problem of changing my entire project literally on week 3. So that was quite stressful, and I decided to do that. But yeah, that's what I decided to do, and I think I did overcome it quite well because I obviously managed to finish it off and everything. So yeah, and I think it's been a really good learning experience because I just really thought I'd never really sing anything else except from Adele, as that's kind of all I really did. So to kind of go away and learn a genre which is honestly completely out of my comfort zone was quite a big step for me, as it's not something that I would have even thought of prior coming to ACM. So I really think I've developed myself as an artist and developed myself and pushed myself into doing things which are not really like typical for me, and I think that really really does help because it kind of showed me that I can do other stuff other than Adele, and I don't always have to stick to what I'm comfortable with, and I can actually go out of my comfort zone and sing something, and it can be authentic and it can be portrayed well. And I got really good feedback from it, and I think it's definitely something I would do again in the future. And it was very, very interesting, and I really enjoyed it actually. Really enjoyed it. And that is my evaluation video for my Project D4. Hopefully see you all soon. Bye!